That's right, guys, we've just rid the city of Glastonbury, although it's not actually a city. Anyway, of a ghost. That's right, today we're going to be taking a look at Shindogu's Bleem of, that's right, Extreme Ghostbusters. Now, I actually really enjoyed the Extreme Ghostbusters as a child. I actually think it was pretty close to how decent Real Ghostbusters was, the cartoon. That was a big hit on Saturday mornings, and Extreme Ghostbusters to me just seemed a bit more adult, and to be fair, I really loved the tone of it. Now, it did only last 2 seasons, I believe, which is a shame, and did also feature the original cast of the Real Ghostbusters for about 2 episodes, I believe. They're like a feature-length thing. But anyway, we're now looking at the European-only release of Extreme Ghostbusters Bleeming on the Sega Dreamcast. Let's take a look. So this is it, guys. This is Extreme Ghostbusters, the game that only actually came out in the PAL regions, I believe. I don't even think this even came out in Japan. I think this was literally a European-only affair. Anyway, this came out for the PlayStation 1, and we're now bleeming it on the Sega Dreamcast. Does it have a decent intro? No. Yeah, that's right. As they pretty much always seem to with a lot of these, it is missing the introduction, kind of like the developers who've done it, etc, etc. But here we go. As you can see right now, we have got a semi-working menu. I mean, you can obviously see that's the version of Slimer that actually showed up in Extreme Ghostbusters. And yeah, you get to pick your characters. You got Kylie, Garrett, Eduardo and Roland. All of them have different strengths, so as you can see, which is pretty cool. Now, the game is essentially a light gun shooter, as you're about to see. But oh my god, yeah, I guess it bleems kind of well. I know, I'm going to shoot it down straight away and say, well, yeah, that doesn't bleem very well. Well, it kind of does. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, yeah, we've got some text here rolling where clearly there was either meant to be pictures flowing across the screen or a movie, although there is no sound here, so I'm not entirely sure it would have been a movie. I'm pretty sure it would have been just pictures explaining the story. And then we go into it. So as you can see, graphically, this actually doesn't look too bad for a Bleem. Now, yeah, it is dull as hell, I will say that. It's a light gun shooter, essentially, but obviously you can use the D-pad. But yeah, oh my god, this is one dull game. But as far as it bleems, you can't deny it actually bleems quite well. Now, the thing we're kind of missing here is, yeah, any sort of soundtrack. There's kind of a little ticking sound every time you fire, which kind of just sucks, because a lot of the time it's the sound that really makes these games, and especially ones as bad as this. But, to be fair, we're not talking about the actual gameplay here, or, the actual game itself. We're just talking about how well it bleems. But as you can see, graphically, it looks pretty much all there. Although, yeah, there's a few edges here and there that just don't look quite right. But, apart from that, I think we've got an actual decent Bleem here. Now, you'll forgive me for saying that this really is a true pile of rubbish. Now, yeah, I just can't get my head over how mind-numbingly terrible this is. Now, you can probably understand why this only came out in Europe and literally nowhere else. Probably because it is that just damn dull. The scenery is okay, but there's nothing really here that makes you think, oh my god, this is awesome, gotta play this, pretty much like Time Crisis, right? Nothing like it. Literally nothing like it. The ghosts aren't even scary. There aren't many sort of variations of the ghosts in this game. There's a couple. I mean, this guy just literally appears all the time, and then we get to zombies, etc. And they do throw things at you. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this was meant to be a cheap budget kids game, so yeah, it's done that. And, if you're a massive fan of Extreme Ghostbusters, although I am, this is what we got. And yeah, it's really, really not a great game. Although, like I said, it bleems very, very well, albeit without any music. The game works pretty much damn perfectly, doesn't need many buttons to work, shoot, reload, etc. That's all you really need here. But, you know, I kind of just wanted to show you guys exactly what we've got here. You know, uncovering the bleems that Shindogu has dug out for us, and yeah, this is one of them. I've been Al from Games Rip. Hope you like this nice little look at Extreme Ghostbusters being bleemed on the Sega Dreamcast. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you all soon. You can now support the channel on patreon.com/GamesRip, as well as remember to like, comment and subscribe.